Hello, and welcome back to Explain the Charts. Today, May 4th, 2025, we're taking an in-depth look at Ethereum, ticker symbol ETHUSD. We'll be covering both recent news and technical chart analysis to give you a comprehensive overview of what's happening and what to potentially expect. Let's begin by looking at the current news surrounding Ethereum. Recent headlines show a mixed sentiment. Cointelegraph highlights Ethereum nearing a key Bitcoin price level, while Today suggests Solana is gaining ground. BlackRock has injected $20.1 million into their Ethereum ETF, signaling institutional interest. However, other news sources warn of a potential price crash to $1,000. This sets the stage for an interesting discussion as we head into the charts. So, let's look at the charts now. Here's the one-day chart of ETHUSD. We can see that Ethereum has been experiencing significant volatility in recent months. Looking back to late December 2023 and early January 2024, there was a notable surge in price, followed by a sharp correction. This may be an indication of some profit-taking. Then, from February through April of 2024, we see overall a pretty large price increase. Now, in May of 2024, Ethereum has experienced a pullback. A notable resistance level appears to be around $3,800. This level was tested multiple times in March and May of 2024, acting as a ceiling for price advances. If Ethereum can break through this level with strong volume, it could signal further upward momentum. Support levels appear to be around $2,300, which acted as support in September 2024 and, more recently, around the $2,800 to $3,000 range, which supported it in early May 2024. If selling pressure increases, keep an eye on these levels. If we narrow in on the more recent period, we can get a better picture. We're now looking at candles from April 1st, 2025, to May 4th, 2025. It looks like the Pectra update, scheduled for May 7th, may be a major factor in how things play out. It looks like a recent high was around $3,200, and it could retest that, but some news outlets think it could crash to $1,000. This is an extremely large downside move, so it's unlikely, but it could happen in the long term. For now, though, $3,200 is a good level to keep an eye on. Let's look at an even smaller time frame to see the hourly charts. Now, looking at the hourly chart, the situation becomes more clear. There's a local high from today, May 4th, of $3,171. There's also some support around $3,093. This level was tested but held. If it breaks, it may go much lower. Altcoin Gordon notes that signals are bullish for Ethereum. If this is true, look for Ethereum to test its previous local high of $3,171. It may struggle to pass that level. The Ethereum Foundation has reshuffled its leadership. This may be positive for long-term growth, but it probably won't affect things very much in the short term. However, the Pectra update in a few days on May 7th could have a large impact on Ethereum price, and that's something to watch out for. Let's recap the levels we're looking at. $3,800 is a large resistance level, $3,171 is a recent high, $3,093 is a local support. If things are bad, $2,800 to $3,000 is a high timeframe support level, but some suspect $1,000 is the long-term bottom.